Hello and welcome. 5 days to the Boxing Day Test match. And when you think about it, I don't think there is anything that comes in recent memory, which is when I talk about Test cricket, that is, which is as important and as significant from an Indian standpoint. Everything to play for. Australia had imagined that they'd be up 3-0. Ask any Australian, that was the thought. Remember Gideon Haigh when he was walking into the Perth test and two of our reporters spoke to him and he said, these conditions are as alien as they can get for India. Australia had imagined that they'd smash India in Perth, take a 1-0 lead, go into Adelaide, pink ball is their domain, and finally in Brisbane kill the series. Didn't happen. It was all Jasprit Bumrah and the rest of the Indians in Perth. Of course, Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul stood up. Virat Kohli with that 100. And from nowhere, India was up 1-0. All hell broke loose. Mitchell Johnson said Australia is soft. Josh Hazlewood said things what he did. And all of a sudden, the Australian dressing room looked not stable. There were questions asked. Questions asked of a Nathan McSweeney, questions asked of a Marnus Labuschagne and a Steve Smith, the rest of the batting order. Only Travis Head looked good. Come pink ball, the usual happened. India doesn't play pink ball. India is not used to the pink ball, and Australia made merry, killed that game. Mitchell Starc was excellent. Indian batting did not stand up. Starts, Shubman Gill for example, Rishabh Pant for example, and they did not convert. Come Brisbane. Because of the rain, the game was always going to be dodgy. 3 days of proper rain predicted. Australia batted very, very well. 100 from Travis Head once again, 100 from Steve Smith. Excellent batting on the part of Australia. Indian bowling did look lackluster. Having said that, 405 for 7, and you did not declare. You know there is weather around. That was defensive captaincy on the part of Pat Cummins and Andrew McDonald. That's where I think Australia lost the plot a little bit. India, on the other hand, with that excellent partnership between Bumrah and Akashdeep, after excellent batting from KL Rahul and Ravindra Jadeja, managed to avoid the follow-on, save the game. Before that, once again, psychologically, the Indian bowlers dented Australia. So when we go into Melbourne now, one apiece, there's everything to play for in the Boxing Day test. Coming to the test match, the drama, the intensity, record crowd, 100,000 people, the setup, the MCG, the aura of the MCG, you've got to say one man will be the cynosure of all attention, and that is Rohit Sharma. Rohit has not looked the part in this series. Rohit has been struggling. We all know that he has not been in form. We know he's a micro-millisecond late into his shots. He has not played the part of a batter and captain. Our reporters have continuously said that Rohit has not looked good in the nets, and each time he's come out to bat at number 6, the Australians have had his number. Be it Pat Cummins with that bowled, the channel in Brisbane. Unfortunately for India, Rohit Sharma has not been able to do it. Ravi Ashwin retired mid-series. Questions have been hanging on Rohit Sharma. Can the Indian captain do it? Can it be done by someone who's mentally not there? How much of it is mental? How much of it is skill? Elite sport, and we all know, is 95% mental. Does Rohit Sharma believe in the mind that he can go out there in front of a packed Boxing Day crowd and do it for India? Will that impact his captaincy? Will it rub off on his captaincy and get him to be a more proactive and a more, how do I put it, impactful captain? Can he do it with the bat at number 6? What should be his approach, timid or aggressive? Every question leading into the Boxing Day test surrounds the Indian captain. Make no mistake, it's going to be hard. Make no mistake, the Australians know that they have Rohit under the pump. But that's when things happen. That's when big players step up. But Rohit has to believe that he can step up. Spend his time in the nets. Get his eye used. Get as much practice with the red ball. But when he's out there in the 22 yards, cricket is the most individual of all team sports. It's Rohit Sharma, the Australian bowlers, his bat against the ball. Forget everything else. Do what he had done in 2021, easier said than done, but he has to mentally believe that he is the Rohit Sharma of England in 2021, doing a job for his country and for himself. All of India wants that. And if the captain does step up, India is on the cusp of history. A win in the Boxing Day Test match, and Australia is once again not able to get their hands on the Border-Gavaskar trophy. Imagine this, 10 years on home soil, Australia has not beaten India. Last was 2014. If Rohit is able to do the job, if India wins the Boxing Day Test, the series is sealed. The WTC is still open. Australia has to play Sri Lanka in Galle. Imagine that. Prabhat Jayasuriya. Sri Lanka will come hard at Australia, and all of a sudden, the WTC dream is still alive. A lot is at stake for Rohit Sharma. A lot is at stake for India. And as I said, talk to Gukesh, for example. Hear what Gukesh said about Paddy Upton. After game 12, when Ding Liren made that fantastic fight back, Gukesh was anxious. Gukesh was thinking what's going wrong. And that's when Paddy Upton asked him to press the reset button. What is the reset button? It's muscle memory. What did you do for the whole tournament? What did you do to come here? That's what Rohit Sharma needs to do. Press the reset button, switch back, push it back, take the clock back to 2021. If the Indian captain is able to do that, and it's not a problem to say I'm not okay. It's okay to say he's not okay. Speak to a mental coach. Speak to someone, get your mind uncluttered, and we can just see the best of Rohit Sharma, at least a fighting Rohit Sharma, someone who's prepared to look ugly and not give up. That's what all of us from Revsportz want him to do. Every Indian fan will want him to do. Believe me, the build-up has started for the Boxing Day Test, one of the most important in recent times.